Well, Tuesday afternoon was a hot and humid day with high temperatures reaching the lower and middle 90s for most of us. Heat index values were a bit hotter. We had a few isolated showers and storms, but for the most part, it was dry for most locations. And now the sky is mainly clear, and that'll be the case as we do go into the overnight hours. 81 degrees is the current temperature. The humidity will keep things on the warmer side. So by tomorrow morning, our low temperatures will only bottom out in the lower to middle 70s for most locations, staying a bit milder more toward the coast. 77 is the forecast low temperature for Hilton Head. So definitely a warm start to our Wednesday. For the afternoon, it will heat up rather quickly. Highs will top out in the lower and middle 90s for most of us. So with that, it is going to be a hot day. Heat index values will be a bit higher than that. So stay cool and hydrated. If you need to get anything done in the yard, get it finished early on because those temperatures will quickly climb. And as we head toward lunchtime, lower 90s already expected. Did have a weak boundary moving through the southeastern U.S. that has pushed down to the south and taking the clouds and some showers that were across Florida over the Gulf. And for the next few days, high pressure will be building into the eastern half of the U.S. and that will set us up for very hot conditions. Temperatures all across the nation will be running well above normal. Even if you're traveling to the upper Midwest and New England, temperatures will be likely well above normal in the 90s for most locations. And as far as the heat index for us locally, over 100 degrees possible for tomorrow. Some drier air working in for Thursday, so a little bit more comfortable relatively speaking, but the humidity certainly increasing as we get into the weekend with those feels like temperatures back into the range around 105 degrees or so, with that trend continuing into the early part of next week. Now with that increase in humidity, we also will have the increase in thunderstorm chances starting on Friday and continuing for the holiday weekend and even into next week. And with those hot temperatures, we will have to watch out for the potential for a few isolated strong or severe storms, but that risk is very low and most of us will miss out on that. Now in the tropics, what we were watching for that potential development well off of our coast, basically a 0% chance of that happening. The Gulf and Caribbean pretty much cloud free, and a lot of Saharan dust is coming off of the coast of Africa. We expect that layer to stay thick over the next week or so. So that means conditions will remain quiet across the Atlantic basin. So that is good news out of the tropics. For tonight, mostly clear, very warm. Those low temperatures down into the lower and middle 70s for just about everyone. The coastal community staying a bit milder. And then for tomorrow afternoon, we warm into the lower and middle 90s, 95 degrees for Statesboro. The coast staying up a little bit cooler, maybe upper 80s for Hilton Head, but certainly along and south of Interstate 16 west of 95. That's where we will have the hottest conditions. For the boaters, we'll have a strong breeze during the afternoon hours, northeasterly up to around 15 knots. So over the next 7 days, it will get hotter and the storm chances will return just in time for the holiday weekend. Saturday, 95 for the high temperature, a few showers and storms possible, and that trend continues into the early part of next week.
All right, not much relief at all.
Not much.
All right, Scott, thank you. Well,